My name is Phil Good. I'm fourth generation of Goods. Kewaunee has been home to us for our entire lives and generations before.
Goods Furniture is in a small town of Kewaunee, Illinois. It takes up the majority of the downtown. My father-in-law had a brilliant vision. People probably thought he was a little bit on the crazy side, but it turned into this beautiful monster of a store that has everything for everybody. It's your one-stop shop for furniture.
Going way back, my father was very Kewaunee first. Matter of fact, when he had opportunities to grow elsewhere, he chose, instead of leaving, to invest everything here and continue to grow and have this mega destination of furniture.
I've been here for 25 years. It'll be 25 years in March. And so it's just been great. I see all the changes that's been happening, and I started with Phil and Mary Sr. and just love working here.
Mary used to be famous. She'd be in all the commercials. Everyone knew Mary from Goods. If you go to an airport and you'd have people from New York and California, they would know Mary from Goods because you'd see it on the commercial.
If you can't find it here, you won't find it anywhere.
I think there's a lot of reasons that Mary's a huge part of this whole success story. And I think it goes back to, her jumping on screen and being willing to be the spokesperson. She really was a prime example of that friendship and that welcoming Midwestern hospitality.
My father-in-law was really great about evolution and change, and a lot of people resist that. But you have to grow with the community and with the times in order to succeed. And so he kind of instilled that upon us, that don't be afraid.
We've been around a long time and we've weathered a lot of storms. That's just credit to the ownership, the family. I think it's unique because of the family, because of the generations it's handed down, and it still shows with Phil and Kaylee. I got to work with Mary and Phil Sr. It was a real seamless transition, and the values are still there, and they're just kind of bringing us into the future.
I think the best thing about working here at Goods is the customers. I would tell you that when we find something that they've been looking for a long time, it really brings joy to that person's face and allows you to really appreciate what you do for the consumer.
We have had lots of long-term customers. Some of the more fun aspects of that, though, is being generations. We've had grandparents and then their kids, and now their kids coming.
People drive from great distances. It's well worth their trip because we've got it. Somewhere here, we've got it.
I always tell people that if you can't find it here at Goods, you're going to be hard-pressed to find it. It's one of the most beautiful things about working here because I have all different price points, we have all different styles, and we have a lot of stuff available. So I think having such a large space to work with, it really makes the drive to Kewaunee worth it.
And we're very fortunate to have great businesses around us, all working together to have a good community. A small town, but we draw, from a couple hundred miles away from us, all throughout the Midwest. Celebrating 130 years, I think, it's really hard to convey what you feel because there's such a huge list of emotions that you feel because of, the struggles that have taken place, the daily, work that goes into it, where we're here 7 days a week. And then just feeling like the pride of it for your team, everyone that's been a part of it. So I think for both of us, it's just a huge and humbling experience to look back at, and you're proud for all the generations that got us here, because we would never be here if it wasn't for all the bricks that were laid before.